Learning to soothe yourself will give you so much control and just confidence. If you're recently going through a breakup, or maybe someone you cared about passed away recently, then this video is for you. I usually like to film just intuitively, like whatever kind of download that I get, I usually will like to do a video based off of that. And for some reason, it was on my heart today to make a video about self-soothing, because I know for myself, until recently, I didn't know how to do this. And when you are going through a hard time, like from a breakup, losing someone you care about, you really feel like you need someone. And if that someone is the person that's no longer in your life, then you're kind of left to feel hopeless and kind of out of control. Like you don't know what to do with yourself, because maybe that was the person that you went to, for comfort. And there does come a point where you really have to learn how to comfort yourself. Think about this. So most children, you'll see, if you have your own, you'll know this, or if you just see like siblings or cousins or just other people's kids, they'll have some kind of comfort item, whether it is a stuffed animal or a special blankie. And think about that. Why is that? Well, it's because they're using that item to self-soothe and to comfort themselves, which is amazing. But what happens is, as we get older, usually our parents or someone, might look down on us for needing that, or like want to start taking that away from us. And I think that that's kind of when this programming starts happening. Your comfort item is getting taken away and you're just kind of left to deal. But now that I think about it, maybe we shouldn't be taking our children's comfort items away, because if they are intuitively self-soothing themselves, then they probably should keep that comfort item. And as they get older, it could be replaced with other things. But as an adult, would it be weird to snuggle up with a stuffed animal? Maybe, or maybe not. I know I really enjoy snuggling up with a really soft blanket that just feels good on my skin, and that's very soothing to me. But sometimes that alone might not just be enough. Sometimes you need an added layer to that. So as an adult or a teenager or whatever age you are watching this, if you find yourself in a situation where you just are wanting to be comforted and you just wish you had somebody, instead of, trying to seek comfort from others, learning to comfort yourself is going to be the greatest gift that you give to yourself. So next time you are faced with that type of feeling and you're just kind of feeling like you need hugged, or you need just love, or you just need someone, but you don't have anyone, I want you to consider trying either finding your favorite blanket, your favorite pillow, or even if it is a stuffed animal, there's no shame in your game. Like whatever works for you, do that. And let me grab something. Okay, here's an extra pillow that I had close by. And so if you are feeling like you just want to be held, then you can cuddle up with your pillow or your blanket and hold that. And sometimes holding that and rocking yourself. I think for some people, this could take them back to when they were a baby and you might have had a loved one that would hold you and rock you. This alone could be soothing. But what I want you to keep in mind is if you add a little bit of pressure with your own hands, so like pressing in, it will make it feel more like it's another human, but it will also help to stimulate your vagus nerve and your own like oxytocin production. So if you aren't gonna just use the pillow, what I like to do, and I even do this like sometimes when I'm driving and I start getting anxious, I will put a hand, if I'm driving, it's just one hand, I will put a hand on my chest and I will slightly press in, because this will help to stimulate your vagus nerve and calm down your nervous system. And so I'll do that and I'll pair it with some breathing. So a lot of times, like if I'm driving, I'll just be like, and like slowly releasing that breath. But say you're not driving and you're just at home, or you're at work, or you're just out somewhere, you can, just, even if you have like a purse on your shoulder or something, you could like put it over a little bit and then like press in, just to kind of help stimulate and give you that self-soothing feeling. But if you are just like at home in a private space, I like to do like with 2 hands, and I do this even when I'm meditating, but like really like putting your hands here and like pressing in on your chest some, just enough, not like painfully, and just like soothing yourself. So you could add the rock here, and then you could take it up a notch with the breathing. You could either do the 1, 2, hold, slowly release, or you could just do 4 count in, hold for 4 to 5 seconds, and then do a longer release, so like 6 seconds if you can. But just mindfully breathing. You can find whatever pattern works best for you. But doing just this and having this default that you can go to when you're really feeling just sad and depressed, and like you just want that person, and maybe, like I said, maybe they passed away, or maybe they broke up with you, or you broke up with them and you just don't have them in your life anymore. Learning to soothe yourself will give you so much control and just confidence. And it is the greatest form of self-care. And a lot of us just don't default to doing that anymore. We're quick to just grab a drink, or just like lash out at someone and just let ourselves spiral out of control, when really you could soothe yourself and make yourself feel a lot better and comforted. You could also pair with that, maybe putting on some of your favorite music. Like if you need to have a cry, definitely do that. Snuggle up with a pillow, press in a little bit, rock yourself, and cry it out, because that is an energetical release. I used to hate crying for the longest time. Like I would refuse to cry. Like I would stop my thoughts and I would refuse to cry. But I think what that caused, pent up emotions, just not healthy, because all those pent up emotions can really lead to health problems and just a lot of other issues. So releasing those emotions, have yourself a good cry, get it out. After you blow your nose and you can breathe again, then go back to either snuggling with the pillow or just your hands on your chest. And really just being with yourself and feeling yourself and being aware that you are here for yourself, and that you have you no matter what, that you can comfort your own body, you can comfort your own emotions. Like you have control, and you don't actually need anyone else for anything. Having love and all that is such an added bonus, and I am a sucker for a good love story. I love love. I love being in love. Love is amazing, but sometimes you might not have, a lover or a best friend or whatever, and sometimes you might just have yourself, and that's okay, because that you are your most important person first and foremost, and so learning to do this, it'll change your life. Like it will help you navigate life so much better. So hopefully this video finds the right people and the people that need it the most. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, or if you already do this or have a different coping technique to soothe yourself, drop that in the comments in case that could help someone else. Or if you hadn't really ever done this or hadn't thought about it and tried it and it helped you, definitely let me know, because I love to share these kind of videos, just anything to help people feel better and like heal themselves, anything to help people feel better and just live a happier, more flowy life. So if you're new here and you're feeling my vibe, please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.